thank you, Jenny. I was saying that certain divisions will not receive funding for new projects unless they are meeting their actual profit margins.
Ours is a seasonal business, so one quarter we're up, one quarter we're down.
Yeah, Dress 2K is going through exactly the same thing.
And with that said, I've decided to inject substantial cash, this will come from new loans in our cash reserve account, into your mother's hotel division. And this money will go to provide renovations, marketing, ad campaigns, et cetera, et cetera.
I'm sorry, did you just say inject cash?
I believe I did, didn't I? Yeah, inject cash.
But I thought you decided to sell the Beverly to Margot Dupree.
Well, that would be a bit unconscionable, wouldn't it? The Beverly is Gwen's flagship hotel.
But, Jack, you've completely reversed your position.
Actually, it was Miss Dupree who withdrew her offer. She had some problem with room service, whatnot. Oh, Miss Sanchez, would you like me to recount the developments thus far?
Jack, I would like to apologize for my behavior yesterday at the house. You see, I had a rather crude argument with our uncle, and, regret it very much.
Well, Peter, the apology is accepted. I think we all like a good fight every now and then, don't we? Just reminds me of how wrong you all can be. I think our business is finished.
Peter. I'd say pleasant surprise, but...
Cut the jokes. That's my turf. Here, there's 1,000 there.
1,000?
What, it's giveaway money day? Remember, I'm your landlord. You didn't pay last month's rent.
You know, a smart girl wouldn't put up with this kind of highway robbery.
Is that so?
Oh, yeah. In fact, a smart girl might be inclined to mention how you've employed an actress such as myself to help you manufacture your sick little fantasy here. I mean, come on. The fake house, fake family, fake wife. The lengths some men will go to just for a little sex.
Good point. But a really smart girl would know that guys like me eat smart girls for breakfast. The same really smart girl would know her place in this mad, nasty world. She'd keep her perky little nose out of situations where it might get cut off. Have the gutters cleaned. It looks like rain. And there's an extra 50 there. Quick! Get yourself a new baby. Try FAO Schwartz. Their dolls are more lifelike.
Jerk.
Bitch! You looking for me? Yes, as a matter of fact. I would love an explanation.
What, too revealing? Oh, you know, I kept telling them over and over this wasn't Playboy. Oh, definitely too much boobage.
The boob is me for allowing you back into this company.
I believe it was Jack's decision that we co-run it, Samantha. And if you bothered to read the article...
I don't need to read it. You're trying to take credit for what I've accomplished.
Dear heart, may I remind you that what's good for Dress 2K is good for us both.
Peter's right about you. You'll even use a tragedy like your miscarriage to leverage your way back into our good graces.
You're a numbers cruncher, Samantha. I have panache.
You're an outsider. And this job is just your way to keep the W on your monogram pajamas.
Like you're not after the same thing? You get rejected by Chandler, your mentor Richard dies, and you're just fighting your way to keep part of it all. Truth is, Samantha, you can dress it up all you want, but you're nothing more than a tasteless hanger-on.
Hey, what is this?
She started it. She attacked you later. You're starting a fire, but your sweet ass I am.
All right! Heather, I suggest you get moving. Live to fight another day and all that.
I tried to make this work, Peter. I really did.
Good night, Heather. Do you have any idea how incredibly sexy you look right now?
I swear I could have killed her. I would have killed her.
Felt good, didn't it?
Damn good.
Yeah. It turned you on. Turned me on.
Apparently.
Ooh, sore lip?
It's getting better. Peter, where are you taking me?
There's something about mixing business with pleasure. Definite turn on.
Very naughty.
Yeah, well, I'm a naughty boy.
Sam, when I heard you were sick, I came right over. Brought you chicken soup from Greenblatt's. It's a peace offering. You want to know what is odd, though? Peter happened to call in sick, too.
Who is it?
Peter? Well, it's just little old me. Well, I had no idea that you two were so close. That does explain why you didn't sleep home last night.
Oh, yeah. Quit pretending you just busted us. I could care less if you or anyone else knows we're having a relationship.
Heather, thanks for the soup. Would you mind if we could talk about this, say, when things are a little less awkward?
I just don't want her to think that we're trying to hide something.
Peter, Samantha is just worried about appearances as well she should be. Last I heard, office romances were strictly verboten.
This is our personal life. It has nothing to do with the office.
Peter, don't worry. I am a changed woman. My lips are zipped. Samantha, you know what? Don't even bother coming back to work. You stay. You have a good time, okay? Ciao, lovelies. Enjoy the soup.
As soon as I flush the soup, what do you say we go back to bed?
Are you crazy? Leave her in charge for the day? I've got to get into the office, and fast.
You want to explain this? Budget cut in half, and I'm supposed to lay off 4 of the designers I just hired?
Due to lousy fourth quarter numbers, all divisions are being asked to cut back. It's an emergency situation.
We'll lose 6 months on this deal. Jack, our competition will have a prototype in the air, and our design will be obsolete before we even fly.
Then perhaps you shouldn't have embarked on such a speculative venture. Jack, we can always pull out of this.
At least take a look at our timetables before you reverse your position. We think there's enough room to slide a few things around.
All right, you got 5 minutes. Heather, is there something I can do for you?
Oh, vested interest, Jack. I just transferred all of Dress 2K's monies to Chandler's company.
Sorry to interrupt, but there's an urgent call for Peter on line 2.
Excuse me.
All right, so let's take a look at these schematics.
This is Peter.
I need to see you. 8 p.m. tonight. Something's come up.
I'm sorry, that's impossible.
Fine. You want your girlfriend to know about your whole little lie here? Don't show up. Samantha, isn't it? And the same number that I called will reach her?
All right. I'll be there.
Now say, pleasure talking to you, Maureen. And say it like you mean it.
Pleasure talking to you, Maureen.
What's the matter, Peter? You've just turned a lighter shade than pale.
Any worthwhile deal always has its ups and downs.
Nice adage. I'll keep that in mind. Later, Peter.
I always had this fantasy of the woman waiting at home with a martini and bedroom slippers. But this welcome is much more welcome, if you know what I mean.
Besides, I make a lousy martini.
A shortcoming will soon remedy.
Shaken, not stirred.
Always. Oh, no, look, late.
Late? For what? You just got here.
You're very distracting. You know that, don't you?
I thought we'd stay in tonight.
Client meeting, I totally forgot. Palm pilots are worthless unless you look at them.
This client's not a woman, I hope.
300-pound insurance tycoon named Frank. You know him. Bushy hair, looks like a sumo wrestler. It's the only night he's in town. I'll pick up some Chinese on the way back. Don't move. Just stay like that.